Before your eyes, the sky turns into a living, breathing canvas. Ribbons of color ripple and dance in silent majesty, miles above the frozen landscape. This isn't CGI, it's not a dream, and it's not magic, though it certainly feels like it. This is the Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights. A phenomenon that has captivated, terrified, and inspired humanity for millennia. But what exactly is this ethereal performance? And how can you ensure you see it with your own eyes? Stick around, because we're unlocking the scientific secrets behind the world's most spectacular light show. The name itself, Aurora Borealis, was coined by Galileo Galilei in 1619, combining Aurora, the Roman goddess of dawn, and Boreas, the Greek name for the north wind. For ancient cultures, the lights were far more mysterious. The Vikings believed the aurora was the armor of the Valkyries reflecting light as they rode to battle. Indigenous tribes across North America often saw the spirits of the dead, dancing in the heavens. This breathtaking display has always been linked to the sublime, a connection between Earth and the cosmos. To understand the aurora, we have to look 93 million miles away, to the surface of our Sun. Our star is a giant furnace constantly spewing out plasma, a superheated mixture of charged particles, mostly electrons and protons. This continuous stream is called the solar wind. When solar activity is high, due to massive eruptions like solar flares or coronal mass ejections, that wind becomes a powerful gale, accelerating towards Earth at speeds of over 1 million miles per hour. Fortunately, Earth has a defense shield, the magnetosphere. This invisible magnetic field deflects most of the harmful solar wind, acting like a giant, protective bubble. However, the magnetic field is weakest and most funneled at the poles. When the charged particles hit the magnetosphere, they are dragged along the magnetic field lines towards the Arctic and Antarctic regions, forming what is known as the aurora oval. The magic happens when these high-speed solar particles slam into Earth's atmosphere. Our atmosphere is composed of gases like oxygen and nitrogen. The collision excites the electrons in these gases, causing them to release energy in the form of light, photons. It's exactly the same process that makes a neon sign glow, just on a cosmic scale. The colors you see depend entirely on the type of gas being hit and the altitude of the collision. The iconic, most common color, a greenish-yellow hue, comes from oxygen molecules struck at lower altitudes, typically around 60 miles up. Red auroras, which are rarer and much higher up, around 200 miles, also come from oxygen. Meanwhile, nitrogen produces the spectacular, but less frequent, blue and purplish-red edges often seen at the bottom of the display. So, how do you capture this? You need to be inside the aurora oval. The prime locations include northern Norway, places like Tromsø and the Lofoten Islands, Iceland, Alaska, and the Yukon or Yellowknife in Canada. The absolute best time is during the darkest months, late September to late March. You also need solar activity, zero cloud cover, and crucially, patience. The best viewing hours are usually between 10 p.m. and 3 a.m. If you plan to photograph them, remember 3 things: a sturdy tripod, a wide-angle lens, and manual settings. Long exposure, between 5 and 20 seconds, is your friend, allowing the camera to gather enough light to capture the true vibrancy that the naked eye often misses. Remember, the aurora you see in pictures is often more vivid than what you perceive in real time, but the feeling of standing beneath those cosmic curtains is unparalleled. The northern lights are a powerful reminder of our connection to the rest of the solar system, a breathtaking, natural display powered by the distant sun. It's a journey millions of miles long, culminating in a silent, colorful dance above our heads. Have you ever seen the aurora? Tell us your story in the comments below. And if you want to unlock more secrets of the universe, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Until next time, look up.